Good morning, everyone. It is definitely fall weather. It's cool, as you can see, right now. And we switched the horses over to daytime again. And it still gets warm, nice and warm during the day, but a lot of the humidity is definitely not present anymore. And can't hear it right now, but in that lamp right above me, there's a hole on top, and a bird, I think, built a nest in it. I hear it twitter every so often. So cute. Oh, and at first, yesterday, copperhead in the barn. In the barn. And my brother in law almost got bit because it was right behind the hay. We have some hay bales downstairs. Most of them are up in the loft, but we take some down. And so it was right there, and he, yeah, first time. And again, one wonders, okay, so many years, and that's never happened. No copperhead ever got into the barn. Ah. I like to keep things mowed down and cleared out, right? Certain places where the snakes are and other vermin are attracted to, like the eggs, the chickens, the snap. It gives them nowhere to hide. So that's kind of been neglected some while I was gone. Yes. Well, again, what I say. uh, People are learning. It's all right. Well, anyway, and hummingbirds are. There's a lot of hummingbirds at our feeder right now. Every day, and they're getting ready to fly south. So I'm sure they're tanking up on the goodies. Anyway, so let's get going. I got things to do today. I finally have that flue that you got over the stove. I finally got one of those. Yes. And they're going to reposition the cabinets and then the counters. And so, yes. Good time for fasting. Right? Yes. How we're going to cook. Oh, I could set up my little camping stove, this and that. So we'll just see how it goes. All right. So here we are in, it's a short one. 1 Samuel. It's a short one. I got to get going in the house. 1 Samuel 27. David among the Philistines. David takes refuge at Gath. Gath. One of these days, David thought, I shall perish at the hand of Saul. Up still. The best thing that I can do is to get away into the country of the Philistines. Now, hasn't he done that already? In the past too? Okay. Sage, our donkey, can hear me out here, and he's going, what's the hold up? We want to go out. Then Saul will give up tracking me through the length and breadth of Israel, and I shall be safe from him. So David set off and went over, he and his 600 men, to Achish, son of Maach, king of Gath. He settled at Gath with Achish, he and his men, each with his family, and David with his 2 wives, Ahinoam of Jezreel and Abigail, widow of Nabal of Carmel. When news reached Saul that David had fled to Gath, he stopped searching for him. Thought he'd already given that up. Whatever. David as a vassal of the Philistines. David said to Achish, so that's the king of the Philistines, if I have won your favor, let me be given a place in one of the outlying towns where I can live. Achish doesn't know David defeated Goliath. Oh. Why should your servant live in the royal city with you? That very day Achish gave him Siklag, and this is why Ziklag has been the property of the kings of Judah to the present day. The time that David stayed in Philistine territory amounted to 1 year and 4 months. Huh, that's an interesting one. The kings of Judah to the present day. But 1 year and 4 months. David and his men went out on raids against the Gersites, and Amalekites. For these are the tribes inhabiting the region which from Telam goes in the direction of Shur as far as Egypt. Raids. That suggests something there too. Aren't raids when, I don't know, people aren't doing anything really and then one just goes and raids them? Man, David ain't not, I don't know about you guys, but all right. I don't know, I wasn't there. David laid the countryside waste and left neither man nor woman alive. He carried off the sheep and cattle, the donkeys, camels, and clothing, and then came back again to Achish. Achish would ask, "Where did you go raiding today?" David would reply, "Against the Negeb of Judah, or the Negeb of Yerahmeel, or the Negeb of the Kenites." Now, the Kenites, I thought, yeah, whatever. David spared neither man nor woman to bring back alive to Gath, in case, as he thought, they inform on us and say, "David did such and such." This was the way David conducted his raids all the time he stayed in Philistine territory. Achish trusted David. He has made himself detested by his own people Israel, he thought, and so will be my servant forever. That's the end of 27. All right. I'm not sure what there is to say to all that. Again, I had the thought when I talked about the last on 26 on how, what if mentors were to say, "Well, I'm not going to go and kill anyone, for whatever, who's ever gain." And when it comes to war, right? What if the two armies would just not have any weapons? Okay, so just hypothetically, right? Nobody would have a gun or a weapon. All they'd have would have their fists. Now you can kill with just your fists, right? But and have a kind of one-on-one kind of, right, fight going or whatever, right, where the damage would be minimal, really, when it comes down to it, to the loss of life of the people, of the soldiers. And then I thought, well, why not just have a contest of just the two chosen, right? Yeah, yes, and just the two, like in a ring, fight against each other, and then whoever wins, whichever side wins. Yeah. Man, a lot of money could be saved. A lot of lives could be saved instead of producing all these weapons of destruction and all that jazz, which God Almighty, huh? People could grow food and do a little, kind of put more money and time into medicine and seeing how people could live healthier. All right, or whatever. Yeah, castle in the sky. Really? Oh, okay. So that's what I thought. Here's David. It must feel like a real accomplishment for a man when he kills women, right? Yeah, children, man. What an accomplishment. Because if he says men and women, I have no doubt that he killed all the children too. Right? Yes? Yeah. What an accomplishment in the service of God. Yes. No doubt the enemies were laid in his way, right? Yes. Yahweh made sure they were all asleep or something. Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. And laid them at David's mercy. Yeah, at his feet. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. No doubt, right? Yeah. Hmm. Really. I wonder what kind of God people believe in out there when one reads a passage like that and one doesn't start to question some things, don't you think? Anyway, that is literally all I have to share this morning. I wish I could show you, but I know as soon as I move the tablet, it'll fly away. Got a little finch, and amidst it's a yellow-breasted finch, and it's among the yellow Jerusalem artichokes. Very beautiful picture I'm seeing here right now. Little movie. Beautiful. Uh, Birds are so flighty, right? Yes, shy, especially here, right? They're in the wild. That's wildlife here. And for them to come this close to the porch and me talking, and they're just doing their thing in the plants. So trusting, right? Yes. Oh, beautiful. That's all I have to share this morning. Yes. God's love and blessings always. May He protect you. And I will talk to you another time.